Hi, I'm Mr. Bullock with B&B Test Prep. This video is called Plugging in Numbers. It's one of the greatest strategies you can give yourself while taking the SAT. You know, when you go to the store, you don't buy X pairs of shoes or Y pairs of pants. You actually plug in, you use some actual numbers, right? So when they're giving you like a big fat word problem, you can plug in the numbers, or if they give you some abstract letters inside of your choices, plug in some actual, make it a real life problem by plugging in numbers, and I'll give you some examples. You'll find out this technique will break down the hardest problems and make them the most simplest one. Now the only problem with this strategy is you won't have time to do it on all of them. You can do it on probably, I don't know, 30 to 40% of the SAT problems, but you don't have enough time. You're only given 20 minutes or 25 minutes per SAT one. So here we go. Let's try a couple examples. Now there's other ways to do this. I'm showing you plugging in number strategies on this one. So if you have 2 over 6 minus x equals x plus 9, which one of these choices works? So just plug in the choices, you guys. I'm going to plug in A. So plug in -9 right here and right here. And does it make it true? Find out that A doesn't make it true, because this becomes a plus right here, these two negatives, and so it's no. So try the next choice. Try B. So I tried B, so when I plug in -1 here and right here, I get 2 plus 6 over here equals -1, so it's choice B. -1 plus 9, so 8 equals 8. Okay, it just made that problem a lot easier. Okay, here's a big fat ugly word problem, you guys. Bob wants some money in an internet raffle. He will be paid his money in 6 monthly payments. If each payment is twice as much as the previous month's payment, and the total payment was $756, what's the amount of the first payment? Okay. Plug in the choices, you guys, and what I would do, now, what's the first one? Now remember, they double every one, so 6 payments, they double. Try the middle one first. If it's too much, then work down. Now, they always go in order from biggest to smallest or smallest to biggest. If it's too little, then go work the other way and get to the bigger numbers, okay? So I'm going to try 48, all right? So there's my choices. I'm going to try 48. When I plug in 48 and double 6 times, I got way too big because the total is 756. It's way too big, so I'm going to go down to choice E. When I tried E, you guys, and doubled 12, 24, 48, and doubled that, they added up to 756. Choice E. Piece of cake. Okay? Next one, example 3. The tens digit of a 2-digit number is 3 times the units digit. If the digits are then reversed, the new number is 54 less than the original number. What's the original number? All right, okay, so here's my choices right here. It says the tens digit is 3 times the units digit. Well, look, that's not 1 is not 3 times 3. 4 is not 3 times 5. I can get rid of choice A and choice C. Now, I have another video on guessing strategies. If you can eliminate at least one choice, you guys, here I eliminated 2. You have to guess. If you don't know how to do the rest of it, you must guess on the other one. You're making a great educated guess by eliminating some choices. But let's continue with this, you guys. With the remaining, you just reverse the digits. So if I reverse them and subtract, I should get 54 when I subtract. And so I find out when I reverse these digits, I get 39, and when I subtract them, I get 54. So it's E. Okay? Plugging in the numbers. All right, this one's a little vague. Margaret is M years old in 4 years. Then in terms of M, how old is Margaret 7 years ago? Okay, again, I'm going to just plug in numbers on this. There's other strategies to do this. There's an algebra way to do this. I'm doing plugging in numbers. So what I did is I just let M be 20. I shrunk the problem up, you guys. I shrunk it up there. So this is in 4 years, she's going to be 20 years old. So that means right now, she's got to be 16 years old. So if M is 20 right now, she's 16 right now because M is in 4 years. Okay, so if she's 16 right now, then 7 years ago, she was 9 years old. All right, so what you're looking for is when you plug in 20 for M, you got to get 9 at the end. So when I plug in 20, which one's going to get me 9 at the end? I'm going to find out choice E works on this. Okay, plugged in numbers, made it easy. All right, let's try another one. If 40 equally priced apps cost Y dollars, then how much does 12 apps cost? And look at these choices. They're all in terms of Y, and man, it's really abstract. Well, make it a real problem by letting Y be some number. And since I have 40 prices cost Y dollars, make Y some multiple of 40, you guys. So what I did is I let y be 80. So when y was 80, you guys, then that means at 40 of them that cost 80, then each application must be $2, because 40 of them cost $80, each one must be $2. So if each one costs $2, that means 12 of them is going to cost $24. So look, you guys, I've made an abstract problem, a real problem, so I'm looking for 24 when I plug in 80. So plug in 80 and get 24, and you'll find that this one works right here. Choice E works. When I plugged in 80 right here, I get 240 over 10 is 24. There you go. Okay, one more. Real quick, you guys. This one I've one like this appeared a lot, at least a lot. Every year I've seen it for several years. Okay, so if 2 to the 2y equals 8 to the y minus 1. Now they did this a lot because back in my day we didn't have these fancy calculators that you guys do. And you guys have an exponent feature, so that makes these ones really easy. Just plug in the choices, you guys. So just plug in, I think you find out it's choice D. Yeah, choice D works. And I plug in 3, plug in 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 minus 1 is 2. I get 2 to the 6 equals 8 to the 2, 64 equals 64. It's choice D. Okay? Don't forget, our website is bbtestprep.com, and our email is bb@bbtestprep.com. I have some DVDs, and I'll see you in the next video.